Julia, how significant then would this IPO be?
Tom, it's really a significant IPO if it comes to pass. As you said, it's targeting to raise well over $30 billion, which would put it far ahead of the previous IPO record set by Saudi Aramco back in 2019 when it raised $29 billion. It's also a hugely well-known name. It's the world's most prolific launcher of rockets. It dominates the space industry. And it's currently doing an insider share sale at a valuation of over $800 billion, which makes it the world's most highly valued private company. And it's one of a number of these high-profile tech companies which are still private and have raised copious amounts of money privately, all the while delaying going public. So an IPO of a name like SpaceX would be a huge test of the market and of investors' demand for a name like this, as well as a test of the ongoing recovery in US IPOs that we've been seeing over the past few years.
Yeah, it could be a significant indicator on that front, couldn't it, Julia? What do we know about the rationale, the logic for SpaceX pursuing an IPO when they've been able to raise capital on the private markets very easily?
Well, it's partly down to the fact of its Starlink satellite internet business, which is growing at a really fast pace. It's accounting for the majority of its revenues, and there's also the promise of a direct-to-mobile business. So all of this requires continued investment, and obviously it has been doing that privately, but the public markets might be the way to go. There's also its Starship rocket, which is designed or planned to carry a huge number of Starlink satellites and eventually cargo and people to the moon, and then to Mars. So all of this requires a really high investment. And we've also learned that SpaceX is planning to use some of the funds in the IPO to develop space-based data centers, as well as purchasing the chips needed to run them. So it's clearly all basically designed to continue funding its fast growth and to keep it a leader in the space industry.